Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So from what I'm hearing, allegedly MeganStallion is not happy with 50 Cent. Now, if you're wondering why, 50 Cent made a post yesterday saying how he did not believe MeganStallion when it came to the part of her discussing whether she was intimate or not with Tory Lanez. Okay, now if you actually watched the interview, she was kind of hesitant to answer. She tried to go around the question. So that's why a lot of people don't believe her. I heard that they did mess around. Allegedly, way before the whole incident even happened in July of 2020. Okay, I heard that they were messing around since the Rock Nation brunch when she was putting her butt on his crotch. So 50 Cent, he might get a phone call from Rock Nation, okay? Now, 50 Cent don't really like Camel Face. He never did. They've always had issues. So I think that, that's one of the reasons why he even made the post about Megan. And a lot of people feel like Camel Face can stop 50 Cent's bag. No, he cannot. Okay, 50 Cent do not care about Camel Face. If Camel Face could stop 50 Cent's bag, he would have done that already. And the reason why he can't stop 50 Cent's bag is because 50 Cent is more into movies and producing. Okay, now musically he can stop his bag, but 50 Cent is already blackballed. He's been blackballed for years. So from what I'm hearing, Rock Nation, might call up 50 Cent and just ask him to, chill out. Don't post Megan in a negative light. Because at the end of the day, you still have people that follow you and listen to you. And if you say you don't believe her, then a lot of people that follow you won't believe her either. Okay, it's all about influence. And, they came after academics. If you guys remember, academics is in the court documents. He did a whole video on it, because he was upset and he said that it should be between her and Tory. Now, there's a lot of people in the industry that don't really believe MeganStallion, especially a lot of men. But they're not really supposed to be speaking out in the open about not believing MeganStallion, okay? You're supposed to keep that to yourself when you're a public figure, okay? But if he was like Whack 100 or something like that, we all know how Whack 100 feels. Moving on to Polo G and Cardi B. So yesterday, Polo G said Cardi B lost her top in the Shake It song that she put out with K-Flock and, D Boogie and the other guy, Bori 300. Allegedly, from what I'm hearing, Polo G wants to work with Cardi B. That's what I heard. Would you guys be here for a Polo G and Cardi B song? Cardi B usually don't work with a lot of smaller artists or newer artists. But, Polo G, he is somewhat popping. Now, he hasn't had any recent poppin' singles, but he did have like one song in 2021 or 2020 that was really popular. But I don't really listen to Polo G like that. So let me know in the comments if he's really, that great, or is he that talented? Because I don't really listen to him like that. I only know one song called Rap Stars. Now, I don't really get into like the little pumps and the little dumps, okay? Because I like, rappers with lyrics, rappers with bars. So if you sing on auto-tune and you just trying to get a hit on TikTok, I really can't get into it. Moving on to Normani, some fans are not too happy with her because basically they want her to do a last-minute drop or surprise drop like MeganStallion. MeganStallion previewed the song at Coachella. In a week, it was released. Now, what people don't realize is that, that was all planned. Okay, they had no choice but to release that single because at the end of the day, Plan F was getting a lot of hype. Okay, everybody was talking about, Megan sounds good on this record. And in the first verse, she did. But the whole song to me is not that great and very redundant. Now, some of these artists definitely don't have control over when they release. but they can definitely give input. Okay? Like Beyonce, Nicki, Drake, Taylor Swift, they definitely have control over when they release. Normani, not so much. But what people forget is that these artists can definitely release songs independently. They don't always have to go through a label. Chris Brown did it. Nicki did it. We Go Up. That wasn't a label push. You can tell. Drake has done that where he's released a song without a label. So Normani could just release a song and not have the label back it, okay, if she got the money for that. But the problem with Normani is that her label's not really pushing her, okay? They have Doja Cat dropping singles every other month. Whether it's features or soundtracks, Doja Cat has been the most consistent. So I don't feel like, Normani really has an excuse. I just feel like Normani's not really being pushed either. So it goes both ways. Moving on to Chlöe. She is doing a new film. Basically, it's a comedy film about a youth choir, okay? And I believe this is produced or directed by Will Packer. Now, this is the role that Chlöe will definitely succeed in. The church girl wanting to turn bad, that's a role that she definitely would win an Oscar in, because that's her. She gives me church girl, never was able to get out at 8. Now I can stay up to 12 o'clock in the morning. I had to cover my body until I was 18. Now I can show my tatas and my big old booty. That's what it's giving. It's giving church girl that was restricted. I was a nun, but now I'm getting some, So I think this role is perfect for Chlöe. Congratulations. And I think she will do excellent in those type of films. You know what I'm saying? Church girl antics, church girl thotting and bopping. This is Chlöe. Moving on to a big topic that we need to definitely discuss. The it girls in the music industry. Okay? So let's start off with pop. The it girls to the music industry, not to me, are Olivia Rodrigo, Dua Lipa, Ariana, and Taylor right now. Okay? But eventually I feel like they definitely will be pushing Taylor Swift out because she's older. Okay? And she's basically independent right now. Moving on to rap. The it girls in rap, according to the industry, is Doja Cat, Cardi, Megan, and Lotto. Okay? I don't really feel like the industry really cares about Sweetie like that. I mean, she gets all these brand deals, but she barely gets a push when it comes to music because she's not talented. And the industry knows that. Okay? And then if we're talking about R&B, it's Summer Walker, it's SZA, and Jasmine Sullivan. Okay? That's what the industry considers the it girls. And the it boys for pop is Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, and Harry Styles. You can add, Lil Nas X if you want to. And then for rap is, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, and Jack Harlow. That's who the industry is pushing. Okay? Those are not my faves, but that's who the industry is pushing as of right now. Okay? The Weeknd, I like The Weeknd, but allegedly he pissed some people off. So we got to see what his next era really does. Moving on to Doja Cat. Allegedly, Doja Cat is supposed to be releasing another album in 2023. Now, a lot of people are talking about if she actually will retire. I think Doja Cat is trying to trick the industry and she actually wants to go independent. And that's why she said she was going to retire. But if she goes independent, she definitely will be having issues within the industry. Okay? They are not going to allow Doja Cat to thrive independently. Especially since she's getting, all these accolades and awards in multiple different categories. And she's like one of the top selling artists right now. They're not going to allow her to go independent. okay? They're going to start fudging her numbers. Magically, Doja Cat will start flopping. So she needs to move strategically. I think she was trying to go independent, and that's why she said she's retiring. I don't think she was going to fully step away from music. But that's not going to work. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And have an amazing day.